Australian OnlyFans sensation. Annie Knight just shattered the internet and, frankly, all expectations after she slept with an astonishing 583 men in just 6 hours. Yes, you read that right. 583. And behind this jaw-dropping, record-smashing stunt was none other than the unwavering support of her fiancé, Henry Brayshaw, who cheered her on from afar every step of the way. In an exclusive chat with Us Weekly, Knight, 28, opened up about the surreal day on May 18th that would test not only her stamina but her relationship in ways most could never imagine. He was actually at work the entire day of the event, Annie shared, but he called me that morning, wished me luck, said, "Make us proud, have fun, be safe." And then later that night, and I told him every crazy detail. The couple, who got engaged just 2 months prior in March, have been through a lot together, but this challenge, it was a whole new level. Henry wasn't just supportive. He was genuinely proud that Annie didn't just meet her goal, but absolutely blew it out of the water. Initially aiming for 200 men, Annie smashed the target with nearly triple the number showing up. "He was really stoked I went above and beyond," she said. "I think he was worried I wouldn't be able to do it, or that I'd be upset if I failed, but he was just so proud when I finished." To put this into perspective, Annie's previous personal record was 24 men in a single day, making this leap to 583 practically unimaginable. Even she admits she was nervous. "I was a little bit worried I was going to really struggle with it," she confessed. "But honestly, it was fine. I was shocked by how easy it was." Yet, as wild and headline-grabbing as the event was, it wasn't without consequences. Just days later, Annie revealed a harsh aftermath. The stunt had landed her in the hospital. Battling endometriosis, a chronic condition that affects many women, Annie had to undergo blood tests and additional medical evaluations. "I'm not doing very well," she told us, visibly shaken but still determined. "I've been bleeding a lot since the challenge. It was definitely a bit raw down there, and I did get a small cut." The physical toll hit hard. Her body just hit a wall after the grueling feat and the whirlwind of managing the event alongside buying her dream house. "My endometriosis flared up badly," she explained. "Hormonal imbalances can cause irregular and heavy periods, which is what I've been dealing with since. Thankfully, the prognosis is good, but Annie has been forced to take a step back. I'm going to take a week off, relax, soak up some sun, and just take it easy," she said. "But I'm not letting this slow me down for long." Beyond the spectacle, the story of Annie and Henry's relationship adds a touching dimension to this saga. The two first met a decade ago while working at the same pub. Their connection simmered quietly for years before blossoming into romance. "We've just grown closer and closer, been best friends for a long time," Annie recalled. "It wasn't until the end of last year that we both started wondering if there was something more there. But at first, it wasn't the right time I had my career. He had his goals." That changed in March during a trip to Cancun with fellow OnlyFans star Bonnie Blue. In a moment straight out of a rom-com, Henry confessed to Annie he was in love with her. "I've known him forever, and somehow we just fit perfectly, even if it's not in the traditional way," Annie said, addressing the skepticism some might have about their unconventional relationship. "A lot of people don't get it, but we do. That's what matters. I knew right away it was a yes, and I can't wait to marry him." Currently, the couple is navigating an interesting dynamic. They're sleeping in separate rooms, at least for now. "The house is bigger, so we're getting a king bed soon, but if he ever snores, I can always sneak off to another room," Annie joked, showing their playful and easygoing bond. Their relationship also challenges common assumptions. Though Annie's work involves intimacy with multiple people, their relationship remains monogamous. "Henry doesn't sleep with anyone else," she made clear. "For me, it's part of my job, so he understands. But if he were to be with other women, it would be different because it wouldn't be work, it would be because he wanted to. We get how that works." Interestingly, to respect Henry's feelings, Annie initially put a boundary in place. No kissing during her encounters, since she sees kissing as the most intimate part of sex. But after a candid conversation with Henry, she relaxed that rule. "I definitely kissed a few guys on Sunday," she admitted. "Some really wanted it, and Henry said it was fine, so I was open to it.